Yep.
I have a question. I'm in my early 40s, and I was wondering, at what age do you recommend considering this kind of coverage?
Yeah, I find that when I'm working with folks that this is an interesting scenario to look at, is someone that's in their early 40s and looking down the road another 40 years to see exactly what this might cost them. We're finding out that we have 12 million folks in long-term care today in the country, and out of those 12 million, 40% of them are under 65. So sometimes we think about long-term care needs as the strokes and dementia that happens perhaps when we're in their 70s and 80s and 90s, but we forget about the fact that we have problems and issues that are sometimes short-term, temporary, and due to accidents that are happening to those of us that are younger. Now, there's something interesting I always share with my clients, and that is when we look at an average 40-year-old today, if they take a policy out, they're generally getting preferred rates, and we look at their premium all the way through the next 40 years on a model to see exactly what the cumulative value of that's going to be when they turn, say, age 85. And then we take another model of someone that waits 20 years and now they're 60 years old. We're trying to see, A, can they get long-term care insurance because of their health issues? And B, if they can they adequately insure themselves? Can they afford the value at age 60? And then we look at that for the next 24, 25 years. And the interesting thing is when you take those numbers and build them side by side, we see a substantial savings for those that are taking it out earlier versus those that are taking out later. So the net tip that I'm going to give you is the insurance companies, they do not reward you for waiting. And so I see a lot of surprised looks on their faces when they see the cost when you're younger, accumulate that over 40 years versus trying to take it out at 60 for the next 20 years. The cost is quite different. So I really encourage every young person that is in a situation that has assets, needs to protect their income, needs to protect their portfolio, needs to protect their house, to really look at a policy to determine if that's the right thing for them to get them at that time. So very good question, and I certainly look forward to reviewing that possibly with you if you would like to see those examples.